for genocide. When I look at it on the spiritual side, Satan has always been trying to mess up God's movement. It was all about the seed. In the book of Genesis, it talks about the seed of the woman would bruise the serpent's head. And ever since God declared that that seed would be destroyed, Satan set out to do it. Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain and Abel. Satan got into Cain. Satan decided he would kill that seed and make an early ending to that prophecy. So decided he would kill Abel, but what he didn't know is God didn't put the seed in the loins of Abel. He put it in the loins of Seth. Abraham comes along, has his first son, Ishmael. Abraham loved his son so much he asked God, let it be Ishmael. The Lord said, I'm going to bless him, but he ain't the one. Didn't put the seed in the loins of Ishmael, put it into Isaac. Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau. That was a battle that went on there. Seemed as though Satan was going to be able to kill the seed because Esau was out to kill Jacob. In the loins of Jacob were 12 sons. And in the loins of Jacob there was a tribe that would be called Judah. Go on down the line, it talks about the seed of Jesse, the root and the offspring of David. Satan got inside Saul and decided he'd kill the seed because the throne of David was at threat. Saul tried to kill David, but God guarded David. Trying to get somebody to understand Satan is in the business of trying to make sure that Jesus never made it to Calvary. Want somebody to understand that the whole destiny of mankind was based on the seed. Want somebody to understand that we serve a God that made some rules and laid down some laws. God ordered that water would be wet. God ordered that fire would be hot. He ordered that the owl would say moo, or the owl would say who, and the cow would say moo. Oh, it was God who made a black cow that gives white milk, eat green grass, and turn out yellow butter. It was God who lit the sun one time, and the sun ain't ever gone out. Oh, it was God who ordered the moon to change 13 times every year. It was God who told the seasons to come and go. And ever since God said so, the seasons have been coming and going with trip hammer regularity. Oh, everything obeys God but man. Man began to stink in God's nostrils. And God repented that he had ever made man. Question went out in glory, who'll go down and redeem man from the curse of a broken law? Nobody wanted to come down to this old mean world. But I see one that was slain from the foundation of the world. Said, Father, prepare for me an earthly body. I'll go down and redeem man. Your Lord and mine dismantled his immortality, stepped on inclination's train, walked down through 42 generations. In due time, stepped off in the womb of Mary by way of the Holy Ghost. Laid there for 9 months. Gave John the Baptist 6 months to run ahead. born by another man's wife, wrapped him in another man's clothes, laid him in another man's manger, grew up in another man's house, ate at another man's table, learned another man's trade, borrowed another man's boat, rode another man's mule, cried for another man's death, suffered for another man's iniquity. Jesus, Via Dolorosa, out there on Calvary, died until heaven was satisfied. Oh, he died. Oh, he died. Oh, he died. He died until angels start peeping over the battlements of glory, showered the darkness with weeping. Old hell enlarged herself, opened her mouth without measure. Demons of damnation sported themselves in hellish glee. Sinai rocked and bellowed. Lebanon shook her frosty tops. All of the cedars began to groan. Goblins went back 4,000 years, told Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, we got your boy now. The earth began to reel and rock like a drunken man. The sun went behind the silver bosom of the cloud, refused to shine anymore. The moon took a hemorrhage, went down in blood. Stars fell from their sockets. The veil of the temple split in twain. Finally, somebody got the message. He said, truly, 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 this must be the Son of God. They took the Rock of Ages and buried the rock in a rock, and then rolled another rock behind it. But while they thought they had Jesus, he slipped down in hell, ran a little revival for 3 days and 3 nights, and eased on back up in the hands of death. Played possum a little while. But early, hey, hey, yeah, he rose, he rose. I wonder, do I have any witnesses here? Have you tried him? Won't he feed you when you're hungry? Won't he help you pay your bills? Food on your table, shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, joy in your heart, clapping in your hand, song on your lips.